So quite an exciting day today, having our taffrail measured and everything for a pram hood. So the guy came in and he did lay some stuff all the way around the back, which is really good. He's taken it off now, it's there. I should have come out a bit earlier to do it. So he's put some poppers and everything on ready, and we've got a little thing there for the metalwork. That's where I used to sit, so I'm not sure how that's going to work anyway. Our neighbours have just moved off. While we were moored here last night, we had another boat moored alongside us, which then meant they just had to walk over our stern to get off their boat, obviously. Lucky for us, we came in quite early yesterday, so we got the near side mooring, which is handy because Ian left his bike on the roof and it would have been really difficult for him to get off. Where we are now, Saltisford Arm, it's really pretty. It's like a campsite for narrowboats. It's really beautiful. Gardens all well manicured, and they've got an old boat here called the Chiltern, and it's a wooden boat. It was donated to them because they're run like as a community interest charity, and they're refurbishing it. And the bit that you can see there, that's where the boatsmen used to live. And then I did have a little look in that earlier on. That's Keith from the volunteers who actually also lives here. He's been doing some work with his wife. You see, it's just so pretty, and they've got all these seating for you to sit out. Got a conference room. Yeah, so we're having this pram hood cover made, which will be really great. So it'll give us extra space, especially when it's winter. Well, winter, I mean we're coming into spring now. But what will happen is, if it's raining, you know, we can moor up, put the hood up, and then we've got another little bit of extra space to sit out, put our welly boots and all the dirty stuff. I mean, we've been really blessed with the weather at the moment. It's really fine, it's really great. So, Steve, who's the guy who runs the business, Coverco company, he came about 10 o'clock I think this morning, and he said he'll be wanting to fix it by the end of April. I see he's also put some fittings here. So he's put some fittings there. And it's all very exciting. Very exciting. So I can't wait. I should have taken a photo of it, but it looked like there was like a skirt all the way along here. So you see where my hand is, there was a skirt which would have used as a pattern to go along there, which you can then keep. You know, even if you've got the frame down, you can just keep the skirt there. It just gives you a bit of extra warmth. Because generally we won't have the pram hood up when we're steering, although some people do. We will have the option to do it. We'll have a little hole for the tiller arm to go through. But it's generally not a good idea to go cruising with the hood up, mainly because if you hit a bridge, you're going to have to get that down PDQ, otherwise it'll just rip it off. Yeah, so it's all very exciting. Very exciting. Yeah, so that's it. Very nice. They've got some icebreaker boats here as well. And when you look at all the information about the icebreaker boats, when the canals are frozen, they're manned by about 12 men, and they would go in these boats and basically just rock it side to side to break the ice. Very interesting. And they've also got some old lock gates here as well. They made a really nice feature of it all. So there's a lock gate there with the ice boat in front of it, and this really lovely wooden boat, all the original paintwork. That was donated to this trust here. Yeah, very nice indeed. So, you know, it's £12 a night to moor. We've got free Wi-Fi, which we weren't able to get into last night, but we have got into it now. And you've got the facilities, washing machine, which you have to put a few, you know, coinage in, what have you. But it's all very nice. So we've got here another night here, because obviously Steve's measuring up. We're going to have a little walk into Warwick a bit later on, and just see the town. And we may stay in the area and do some more sightseeing, because we're not far from where Shakespeare was born, in Stratford upon Avon. It's about an hour cycle from where we are. So we'll just see how it pans out. But we won't stay another night here. We'll just leave the mooring and just go out on the cut somewhere. We did go to a pub last night called the Cape of Good Hope, and they had a quiz night. Unfortunately, we got there a bit late, so we weren't able to take part in the quiz, but we sat there and answered the questions anyway. I think we'd have done quite good. Anyway, doesn't matter. It's all fun. Yeah. So that's it for now.